Okay, so we're into this draft. Now we're going to focus on this. Who's in my pod? Um, Pilly Wonka, Taco Bill. All right, some funny names, I guess. So we could take Kemba's Banner. Definitely a good card. Yeah, there is Oni Colt. I don't think I want to take that pack one, pick one. I kind of do just want to take Kemba's Banner, pack one, pick one, as lame as that is. Yeah. Oh, any commander card ever. Must be good, right? Um, yeah, so Angel of Sanctions is really good. Trostani's really nice, but 5 drops are a dime a dozen. Don't want to take a gold one to start. And I think Kemba's Banner is secretly pretty sick, so I'm going to take it. Maybe not secretly if you're always playing Boros like me. Always be Boros, except for maybe some Selesnya this time. I don't care about, let's see, put some commander cards in some of my cubes, but I think they'd be better if I just got rid of them. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to have them be in cubes and not have them cause massive problems, right? I could take Bomat Career here, but I don't think this card's very good, and I think it should wheel a lot of the time. I could take Resplendent Marshal, but I think this guy's kind of vanilla, so I think I'd rather take Lovestruck Beast. It is 2 creatures for the Kemba's Banner, which is kind of decent, and I think green is playable. I haven't played straight Selesnya. I've played Gruul Splashing White. I've played Boros. I played a failed Boros deck. I'm not really sure what happened, but it failed. I played Orzhov and I played Rakdos. So not blue. All right, there's Reese the Redeemed, but for us it's an easy Sigrid. Sigrid is simply very good. Removal. Sometimes it can get blown out because if the opponent kills this with the trigger on the stack, then the thing actually never gets exiled, which means it's still even in combat, which is not great. There is a Decadent Dragon, which is good. I'm a fan of Nowhere to Run. I think it's a cool card. I think Reese is probably too slow. I wouldn't mind wheeling like a Shadowy Backstreet, potentially, if we can't get Nowhere to Run, but maybe we're supposed to be Orzhov. But Sigrid, I think, is quite good. And this is like the most brutal thing about Sigrid is it's really good against the aggro decks, which in other words, I think it's good against the best decks, which is just like the sign of a good card. Because the fact that it's also a 2/2 first strike means like you kind of get to kill 2 things when you Sigrid a decent amount of the time. All right, I think now it is time for the old Stonecoil Serpent, an old favorite of mine. Destroy Evil can maybe wheel. Fabled Passage is no Prismatic Vista. Anything else in the pack? Not really, nothing too exciting. So pretty much we're expecting to be white. I think white is quite good. We might be green, we might be red, who knows. Very unlikely that I would end up in blue, but maybe. Hey Smasher, good to see you. Yeah, I was close. I almost said something to you about like, well, maybe if this one doesn't fire, we can get some chaos going, but it did end up firing. And yeah, it's I think this format's been fun, but it's definitely not chaos, which might be a little bit surprising given that Amaz designed it and he does love Chaos Draft. Another 1/1 with a body. Yeah, Toby is good, right? I think I want to take Seasoned Talonblade, mostly for curve purposes. I think it's really important to get good 2s and 1s if possible. Yeah. Ravager is also really sick, so if I didn't have like a good white 2-drop to pick here, I could be interested in that. There's also a couple Boros lands, and I think this is a lot better than like Ginger Brute, for instance, so... Commander card? Where was the commander card there? Oh, the Ravager, I see, yes. Okay, probably time for SRAM now. Yeah. There's Flame of Anor as well, which is very powerful, but also pretty far off plan / off theme. We don't really need any auras or vehicles. We can just have some number of equipments. And even if this is just like a 2/2 that sometimes draws us a card, it's still totally fine. Kitsa, I think, is decent. Yeah, off plan is not a white card. I agree. Spyglass Siren and Kitsa, both like good blue cards. It does feel like blue might be open, but I also just really don't want to play blue. So if I'm allowed to avoid playing blue, then I will do that. Savine's Reclamation is not very good with Sigrid. It does not trigger any cast things for Strom. Stromkirk Occultist I think is reasonable. I don't think I'm too excited about Caves of Koilos. This guy's not that exciting either, but I guess I can Madness it off the Hallowblade, which could be interesting. I do kind of want to play Boros, if that wasn't clear. Yeah, I do think the Great Shark is good. I just also really don't want to play blue. I think that you would stay more open if you took the Great Shark, but I just don't really want to do that. But now it's just starting to feel like I might have to. Yeah, blue is not my favorite. I think Bone Shards will be my pick here over Knight of the Ebon Legion. If I just sucked it up and played blue, I'd probably have a much better deck, or chances at making a better deck, but it's like, would you rather have a deck that looks better and is more open, or a deck that wins more often, is sort of sort of what I'm thinking about it. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I do think Bone Shards is good. Okay, Trostani, Angel of Sanctions. I think, yeah, we can just take the Angel here. Trostani coming back as well is a good sign. But yeah, I think Angel is better, specifically because we don't know whether we're playing green. Trostani versus aggro is super sick in a way that Angel is not, so that could be a tough pick if they were both mono white. And then we do wield a Resplendent Marshal. There's also Bomat Courier. Would I rather have 3/3 flyer for 3 or this 1-drop? I actually think we might want Bomat. Low confidence relatively on that. Angel of the Ruins is not fixing my mana or doing anything crazy, but there are just so many 3s. We don't have any 1s, and we might be in Boros, obviously. How many times can I say Boros in a draft? Do I just take City of Brass? I don't know. I think this card just kills you. I think I'll take Reese. I don't think Reese is particularly exciting. It is another 1-drop. There's a chance it does something cool. Okay, this is pretty good. Rohirrim Chargers. Nice to wheel a Boros card, and this like should wheel, quote unquote, from this spot. Right now we're just hitting Kemba's Banner with it, but that might actually be pretty good if we're just always hitting Kemba's Banner with it. And we actually get the Toby back as well, which I think... Do we want that, or do we want the Ginger Brute? I think we want Toby. Yeah, they are all kind of 4/4s somehow. I don't know. They're just... That's the proper size. It's like the... I'm not sure what it is about it exactly. I don't know. I don't think I want either of these ever, but double black seems really tough right now. Okay, and we get the last pick, Savine. So we're 100% to not only be in white, but we're supposed to be in white, which is good. Yeah, I guess for commander. But like, other sizes exist too. You could make a 5/5 in theory. I think we have to take Glyph Elemental now. One of the issues with this start is it doesn't feel like red is super open. Doesn't feel like green is super open. It feels like the two most open colors are blue and white. But I think even a Boros deck where one of the colors isn't open is still probably better than every other deck. Probably. So we're looking at something like this. Gisa and, or is it Gisa and Geralf? I don't know how to say that. We missed the Boros Signet, which could have been interesting because we're sort of getting some expensive cards, but it's not a huge deal. But yeah, definitely take a 2-drop this time. Ooh, Carnage Interpreter is very good. It's a little tough to cast. Should I be taking anything else? Like, I could take Gisa. That is pretty funny. Okay. I don't think I want any of these that badly. Like, maybe one of these can wheel and that would be alright. We're not really targeting their stuff. I wonder if Archfiend is good. I should probably just take Carnage Interpreter, though. Because I can put this into red or black. I can maybe wheel one of these anyway. This card's just powerful. It's not at its best when you don't have mana to crack the clues. But I think I just need to take it. Doesn't really matter what the other cards are. Okay, now I can take Magda, take Knight Errant. What kind of direction are we going in here? Could take Renegade Map. That doesn't look very exciting. 3 are real. Again, we're not really committing too many crimes. I don't think... I mean, I do think Recruiter is probably good. I kind of just want to take Renegade Map. I have no... Yeah, I just have 0 fixing. Like, what if I just take this? I don't know, because I could take this, but... I just don't think this card's that exciting. Like, you have to have a lot of creatures in play to convoke this for that to be good, and then you have to also have a lot of cheap cards to find or whatever, so... I think the Recruiter's okay, but I also think it's kind of expensive to cast the Adventure. I think it could wheel a decent amount of the time too, whereas I think other people should be interested in the map. And I think I have to take Glimmerlens now. Good, really good pack, by the way. There is a Bolt. There's also Angel Fire Ignition. Both of those are great. Iganja is really good. This is another 2-drop. It also works with the Rohirrim. It also triggers the Srom. We could still not be in red. Yeah, and I think Lens is just very, very good. Like, we could just beat Orzhov here, which is, you know, totally possible. Though I think we'll probably wheel Angel Fire and be Boros, which I'd be quite happy with. Alright. Oh, Inti now? Yeah. Yes, we will continue to say Boros every time we can. So I missed the Sundown Pass, or whatever the Boros Slowland is called from the last pack, but... you know, we have the map. We're going to get there. We're going to be able to cast this and stuff. It'll be fine. Wouldn't mind probably a Basilisk Collar. We know there's also Shadow Spear in the cube, so it's not like a high priority to get this kind of thing. We're actually doing better than expected on picking up 2-drops, so that part's nice. Ooh, my favorite card ever. Markov Enforcer. And I think we either have to take Showdown or Warden here. I think I should probably take Warden. I think this is a really good 1-drop. There is a Boros tap land in the pack, but I don't think that's that exciting. I don't think we're an amazing Showdown deck. We do have a bunch of 2s, but... Oh, it's not your favorite card ever? Well, I guess that's allowed. I do think I should take Warden here, though. Like, we just have... Lens, we have Banner, which both make 2 game objects. So does Toby. It's a 1-drop, obviously, and it's just a really good card, I think. Stoneheart Giant is really sweet. All right, easy Boros land. Don't even have to talk about this one, but I do have to figure out where to drag it. I do have to talk about this because I don't like any of these cards. I guess I take Quintorius for the sideboard. Like, I could take Esper Sentinel, but I don't know. I mean, maybe Esper Sentinel versus the control decks can be okay. Yeah, Force of Rage. This is a funny card, but I don't like it. I don't know. There are just a million of these. Why don't we take a card that maybe punishes control a little bit, hopefully, for the sideboard? Yeah, it is kind of a waylay. And just take this for signaling. This is a really bad pack for us in terms of the colors of the cards that wield, but that's fine. Okay, this one's better. And do I want this Voldaren Epicure? Yeah, I think I probably do. It's not an amazing 1-drop, but once again, it's 2 game objects, which matters a bit. I don't think we're really a Blacksmith skill deck. Some incidental synergy with Inti. And if we wheel a Convoke card, they're getting a little bit better now that we have some 1-drops. We wheel the Convoke card, and we wheel the Recruiter. Which one do we want? I think we might want this. I've never played with this card. I'm kind of interested in it. Yeah, Imodanes might be better. But I kind of just want to try this. The other guy was really good, the other Convoke card. So, I don't know. Maybe this is bad. Alright, we'll take the Angel Fire Ignition. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll hate draft a Restless Fortress. This is a pretty good land. The creature lands are above average in this format. We somehow got the Stonehewer. So that pack went okay. We had some wheels that were mostly good. Mana's in rough shape. Glad I have the Renegade map. Curve is nice. Yeah. We're going to be fine on spells. It's mostly a question of mana. I think I'll take Touch the Spirit Realm. There's just really nothing else in this pack for me. And this is probably 3-drop at this point, as are these. And then this is probably coming down roughly on turn 4, even if it's not a 4-drop per se. So maybe looking at something a little bit like this. I guess we are pretty low on removal in the traditional sense, huh? Which is why it's nice to have something like that. Though we note that when I say traditional sense, we do have like Angel of Sanctions, which still works. Are we just taking a Lion Sash here? Probably. Yeah, I don't really see a reason to do anything else. No need to take Myriad Landscape or whatever. We're not like a deck for Liberator. We don't really have that many equipment synergies. Okay, there's Dragonwing Glider, which I can put into play with Stonehewer or Rohirrim. Otherwise, there's Atsushi, which is cheaper, but less synergistic. I could take Prophetic Prism, and I should never play it in a deck like this that really wants to develop on that turn. So I guess I kind of have to take Dragonwing Glider and just pray for Stoneforge Mystic, which is okay. Fixing is really, I mean, it would be, I think I would take Stoneforge over a fixing land if I saw it at this point, but I mean, fixing would be probably better for the deck's consistency. Okay, now we get the removal pack. Perfect. So I think given how open, I think a good number of lands are in this cube. I don't know the exact number though. Given that we have 3 white cards we could wheel here, and it has generally felt like white is more open than red, I think I should take a Braid, and I can wheel Journey or Portable Hole, and my consolation prize is the Jackdaw Savior. I wouldn't hate picking up Portable Hole, but I know that a lot of people think this card is good in this kind of deck, and generally I would say that, you know, in aggro you actually want removal that kills big things because your opponent's trying to play a big blocker that sort of obsoletes your attackers. I don't think Goldvein Pick counts as fixing, unfortunately. I should probably expect to wheel that anyway. Maybe I take Bosri's Lieutenant. I do think it's a good card. I also have more expensive cards than I need, which is a bit awkward. I know Amaz doesn't like Relic, like at all, to the extent that he doesn't think it should be in the cube. Otherwise, I think I would take it, or at least consider taking it. But I don't think we really need Goldvein Pick, so yeah, I'll just grab the Lieutenant. There's some ooh, okay, so now Lelia versus Bruce Tarl. Yeah, so we're gonna have bad mana. I think I always take Lelia here. Yeah, this is just a 4-drop, and it's a gold card, so maybe it's one of the last cards in the pack. Yeah. I would play Sunken Cave in this deck, because I'm playing Renegade map in this deck, you know? Could take Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I think I should probably take Requisition Raid, though. This is our only answer to an enchantment, because Touch the Spirit Realm can't hit enchantments. Obviously, a Braid can't either. So I think that's reasonable. Might be a main deck card. Oh no, more Boros cards and no Boros lands. I could take Sheltered by Ghosts. I could take Timeless Dragon. Could take Maze Mind Tome. Should never take General Ferris. I think I'm going to take Sheltered by Ghosts. I've never played this card. It feels a little swingy to me, but it also seems like the kind of card that just kills people, and we're a little light on removal. And here, I don't really care about any of these, but I guess I'll take Tectonic Giant. It is a sweet card. I just don't think it's particularly good. when the power level is this high. Oh yeah, that's a good point. It does draw me a card with Strom. Alright, to the sideboard with you. And none of these do anything, so I guess we'll take... Actually, let's take Mantle of the Wolf, because I think this card kills... Well, yeah, I don't know. Not too many people can play Coma, but Mantle of the Wolf, a lot of people can play, and it does kill people, so it's fine. Yeah, it's so cool, though, Tectonic Giant. I really want to love it. Alright, and we do get the Consolation Prize back here, which is a bit of a bummer. But if we got either of the white removals, then I don't know. Whatever. So clearly someone was taking my lands. I guess I'll take this. Okay, Banishing Slash. I don't like the card per se, but if we need to ward it in, we can. Yeah, this deck is going to be a far cry from my previous Boros deck, which let's take a quick look at that to just bask in the glory of what was probably the best deck that I will draft while I'm drafting this cube. This deck was perfect. So it's going to be tough to beat. But I don't have to beat that deck. I just have to beat my opponents. So we'll see if that is in our future. Okay. So definitely want Warden. What happens if I cut red? Yeah, we can try that. Some folks in my server have been getting trophies with mono white, so we could try to do the same. I wonder if I have enough cards for a full deck. I guess these are all playable roughly, except for maybe Savines, which I don't love. Yeah, I guess we're going to be a little bit short. Then we play this. Yeah, we're at 18. So yeah, I think we need to play some red. But this doesn't look bad. I mean, these cards are good, so seems fine. I think we don't play Carnage Interpreter. I think double red is going to be too tricky, probably. Let's start over here. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to build this. I think we want Angel Fire Ignition. Kind of a goofy card, but seems like it could do the job. Inti, Lelia, a Braid. Let's get Kemba's Banner. Definitely Sigrid. Oh, Sigrid is also my pseudo removal that I forgot about. That's how I ended up with so much less removal than I thought, because I had that card. Yeah, in fact, we'll throw that over there. Okay, Stone Coil will always make the deck. Glyph Elemental seems really good. Angel of Sanctions is going to need to be able to make it. Now we're looking at something like this. And the group creatures separately thing is not going to work quite right with the equipments. I think, so how many equipments do I have in this deck? I think I have Lion Sash as my third, or well, I guess I also have Dragonwing Glider. Trying to figure out whether Rohirrim makes sense. I actually don't think I want to main deck Lion Sash. I think I'm more interested in, like, I could just do this, maybe. And then, I don't know, I could also play Stonehewer. Does this have that same awkward interaction with, yeah, I think Glider could be good. Double red's obviously a little bit tricky, but it is a 5. We might just put it into play for free. Attach it to a creature you control. So yeah, the 4 Mirrodin is going to be a little awkward with both of these for both of these, because they have to attach to the 2/2 last. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. And that's what happened with Rohirrim too, right? Or wait, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's pretend this is a 3-drop, and then we could play this. I guess I could play Lion Slash, or Slash. Lion Slash sounds like a good card. Unfortunately, I can't play that one. I don't think I would ever play Voldaren Epicure over Bomat Career in this deck. So I think we actually cut all of those. This goes over here. These two don't make it. So it's like, do I want to have more expensive cards? I do kind of want to try this. What does this do exactly? You always look at the top 6. You're looking for 2 creature cards. We only have 11 currently, and we're looking for low mana values. So we really want to convoke with X's 3. I guess we're always going to hit Stone Coil, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. These don't strike me as super exciting, though, these 3-drops, so maybe we don't play these. And we could go, like, Lion Sash, Stone Hewer, but this feels a little greedy. Do this, and then do that. Play these 3 as the last cards in the deck. I think this is probably fine. I really don't love having so many expensive cards, but we'll scoot this down. Yeah, this is going to be a weird mana base for sure. All right, so let's do 23 spells, quote unquote. Renegade map, obviously. Gonna jump in there as well. And 11 and 4, that's not gonna work. 9 and 6, what do we think about that? That gives me, that's better. Is it good though? This might be about right. It's sort of 10-7, but we also have the map. Inti is the card that hurts the most, because you really want to have Inti on 2. But it's still a cheap spell for my Convoke guy to find. Bomat Career can come down later. I'll just try this. Alright, so I think that part is all good. Throw away these guys. Yeah, not my best curve in the world, but again, I don't know. Maybe that'll be my next draft instead. Oh, and I have to say hi GLHF to everybody. So this hand's a little awkward given that we don't have any 2-drops, given that we have Dragonwing Glider in hand with the Stone Hewer in hand. This is not a card you want to draw when you have Stone Hewer in hand. So, okay. Can we draw a 2-drop? Am I that lucky? Okay, that's fine. Drawing land is not ideal, but I don't care too much about a Ginger Brute here. The thing I really don't want to do is put Sheltered by Ghosts on Sigrid, because, man, imagine if we drew Strom, by the way. But that just sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, so I'd rather not do that. Hey, the LukeMan98. Things are going pretty well, thanks. We are into round number 1 here of the Amaz Cube. Last day of this cube being up on Magic Online. Uh-oh, opponent's got Urza's Saga and they've got a bunch of cheap artifacts, so that part's not great. I think we're going to try to Sigrid a Karnstruct here, and I guess we might Sheltered by Ghosts to hit the other Karnstruct. So I guess the thing that I just said about not putting Sheltered by Ghosts on Sigrid is not true. Okay, well there's that. I don't think the Abrade actually does anything super interesting or useful right now for us. I could kill the Chalice. Is it good to kill the Chalice? Maybe, because otherwise I'm just not using my mana, right? Like I'm not using Sigrid until... let's see, you got a Screaming Nemesis, pack 1, pick 1, and Duskmourn Elimination Draft. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Have you played any of this format at all? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a little loose, but let's just get rid of that ever-flowing chalice. Try to slow the opponent down. Give ourselves time to get to our 5 drops. And I guess it's technically possible that they might not have had a land and that we could have destroyed them by blowing up that chalice, but that's not really what my thought was there. Didn't think that was that likely. Okay, and yeah, now we're just going to go for the Sigrid. Unless the opponent knows the format really well, this should get them, and it should be really good. So again, we're just they're gonna end of turn make a construct, then they're going to presumably make another construct on their pre-combat main phase. Then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It should work. I guess if they have like mountain or something into like some kind of bolt to kill Sigrid before the trigger resolves, then I probably lose. Okay. Sure. Not ideal, but we can pay for the ward. Oh, and we actually get to eat the ginger brute, so... Yeah, actually this is pretty good, huh? So we exiled this. Pay 1. Boop that snoot, and then we're going to eat this guy. And now... I don't think... well... Yeah. Yum indeed. I don't think that I actually want to do that. I think I want to play a 5-drop because like they're light on lands. This is only a 2/2. We can eat this later. Like it's going to be a good swing regardless. And speaking of swings, do we just want to attack with Dragon Wing? Probably yes. Few times, some variation of Abzan enchantments is always open, it seems. Yeah, that's a sweet deck, I think. I haven't played it at all. I played Orzhov non-enchantment as my first draft in the cube, which was fun. Now I can maybe like Sheltered by Ghosts on the Rebel, gain more life, protect a guy that's bigger. It should just be really hard for them to win, given that they, I don't know, just feels like they don't have a ton of resources in play. That's fine. Now, like, equip probably or something, or crack clue end of turn or something. Okay, equip. Yeah, so this is probably them dying, I think. They can't, like, deal 4 for... Oh, and they're going to leave their guy back as well. Yeah. So I think now we just shelter you by ghosts. I should, I think, at least consider playing around playing around Wrath, but I think we play around Wrath for the most part pretty well here. Anyway, yes. It doesn't do anything else, right? It's just all the stuff it does. So. Yeah, why don't we just throw the Lion Sash into play? I mean, I could throw the... Okay, the opponent just says, stop bullying me, and now we're on to game 2. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I have always been bad at paying attention to qualifier points, but more power to anyone who can manage that kind of thing. I think we want Banishing Slash here versus Urza's Saga. Not to mention just versus like an artifact heavy deck. I don't think we necessarily want Esper Sentinel. And now what do we cut? What all can this exile? Target non-land permanent. I really did not know what this card did at all. Okay. So what do we cut? This should be, I mean, we are actually really good against Urza's Saga. Like we have Requisition Raid, we have Banishing Slash, we have I don't know. We have Sigrid, we have Sheltered by Ghosts, even Touch the Spirit Realm. So, what does not look good? Even a Braid is good versus Urza's Saga. Maybe Lion Sash just looked a little bit clunky. It's not very potent or exciting. Sure. This hand's not very good, by the way, but I think I'm still supposed to keep it. Like, it's a good, like, mull to 6 or 5 or something, so probably better to just have a good mull to 6 than try to look for a better mull to 6, if that makes sense. Not sure which one I want to start with. Okay, opponent mulligans. They're taking their time. Maybe they know there's a bounty on the line. I don't know. I would assume they don't know that. They're probably just trying to win because they're 1-0 and they want their trophy or whatever. Okay, more planes. It's not really what the doctor ordered. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a dog going off upstairs. Hopefully it's not audible or bothering anyone. I think we want to Glimmer Lens first. I don't want to expose Inti to removal. Even though Inti first does... Well, maybe I do want to Inti first. Because then I get, like, there's a larger range of cards I'm able to cast if I start with Inti. I don't know. The opponent needs to do something, though, please. Maybe they're double queued. Maybe they're upstairs and it's their dog that's barking. What a plot twist that would be. Okay, Chalice into Gingerbread. All right. They're on 3 cards already. Grab a mountain, slightly reduce our chance of drawing it. All right. Yeah, I think I'm down to just Inti. One of the things about this situation too is we're also choked on red mana, so now I guess we don't have too many red 1-drops or anything, but like let's say we draw a Braid or something. I don't know, we get to double spell down the line with like a Braid and Glimmer Lens potentially if we go like touch the Spirit Realm or something this turn, and might not have been able to do that otherwise. All right, please don't kill my guy. Just no, don't kill it. Just no. All right, well, that's how it goes. It's gone. And they're gonna make a 4/4. All right, well, thankfully we do have Touch the Spirit Realm for exactly this kind of issue, and I don't see any reason not to just cast this. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Like, some people might scoop here with just so few resources, knowing that I'm like at 18, I just 2-for-1 them and whatever. Opponent's not going to scoop, which obviously is correct because we're not doing too much. But sure would make things easier if they did. Alright, and now we'll see if we can find, I think, what? A 2-drop, which will allow me to convoke this and look for other 2-drops. 1-drop obviously would work as well. Let's see what they have here. Mask of Immolation. All right. So I wonder if they're going to offer me the trade. They're going to blow that up and make some 1/1s. Okay, you have some 1/1s. And they're going to try to get me with those 1/1s. All right, I think that's fine. Okay, I think that might be my only 3-drop that casts... Is it my only 3-drop that casts that? I think so. Because now I just have 3 guys, right? Hooray! No! Alright, that's fine. Like, the opponent should just be in massive trouble here, kind of regardless of what happens. Like, they have 1 card in hand. They can bonk me for 4 by attacking all. I eat 1 guy, and then the crackback is enormous, and I draw a card. Yeah, and they just scoop it up. All right, so that was good. All right, M. Burton. We'll play first. Give them the high GLHF. We'll keep this hand. Thank you, Glyph Elemental. This is the friendliest I've ever been. Maybe that's the reason I've been winning so much. It's Karmic Returns. Okay, don't really know what this does, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Sheltered by Ghosts. I'm learning what that one does. Alright, so you grow with enchantments, I see. Just automatically passing. 3-drop? I mean, kind of. I don't think that I should shelter this guy by ghosts. I don't want to put too much respect on their dude. Especially, you know, it's not like a walking around with removal spells like they grow on trees or something. So just make this play. Play the map. Put the upkeep stop back. And pass. Probably go for Rohirrim. Well, do we want to do that? Probably. I don't know. We'll see what they're up to. Right now we have Lion Sash in our deck, which means Rohirrim can be kind of sad. Grist. Don't like that. And they plus it. That's interesting too. They never attack here, right? Okay. Well, I don't love Grist. Don't even like it, in fact. Plains, and then draw step. Glimmer Lens. That is good. So now we've drawn 2 equipments, so we have Dragon Wing and Lion Sash. I think I should probably play Kemba's. Well, I mean, start by playing land for sure. And definitely attacking Grist. I think I should just play Kemba's Banner. I could exile the Grist with Sheltered by Ghosts, but I don't think that feels like a good plan. I want to, like, ideally we kill Grist by, like, exiling something and then attacking it. Yeah, I don't want to exile it right now. And this is fine. Okay, getting a little scary here. Do they have a 1-mana enchantment? They're going to -2. Okay, so this means they get kind of destroyed here, I think. Oh, no. I guess I'm getting kind of destroyed. Alright. Well, that's not ideal. Hallowblade. Yeah, I guess I play 2 guys. I don't really see a reason not to. I'll just leave the mountain in hand in case we end up wanting to discard it. And just pass. Next turn we might go Sheltered by Ghosts plus equip Kemba's Banner. Again, our goal is really just to... At this point, our goal is to clear the Setessan champion with Sheltered by Ghosts and then kill the Grist by just attacking. Sure. Okay. Do they have a 1-mana enchantment? No. Okay, so I think I just... Let's see what I do here. Go to my turn. Huh. So I can... This is awkward. I don't think I would be in amazing shape if I'd played the land, but maybe I'd be in better shape if I did, because I could play Sheltered by Ghosts and Chargers this turn. But as is, like, this guy does not scare me. This guy is the one that scares me. Or at least I think it is scary. So maybe my play is... Yeah, actually, you know what? No, this is not too hard. No, this is actually pretty easy. I'm just going to be discarding some cards here, but this should be fine. So we're going to do this. Sheltered by Ghosts, this. Exile you. Now we're going to equip this here. Send both at Grist. We're going to draw a card. And we can protect the Hallow Blade, which is like pretty critical. I assume this kills them. And then they're going to put the insect, definitely insect, on there. And then they have to consider chumping this. Oh, they just... Wait, what? They didn't want to block there? That doesn't even make sense to me. Alright. That's fine. And now we just pass, I guess. That was weird. Like, why would you not want to... I mean, I guess if Grist is dying anyway, but you make me discard a card. Is it not worth turning this into a discard a card? Maybe it's better later. I don't know. We'll see what they're up to. Oh, they're going to exile my Hallow Blade. That is a bummer. I assume, yeah, because otherwise they would be, yeah. Good news is the enchantment for them already entered. So that part's gone. They only get a Surveil 2. Alright, we'll see what happens here. If they find some enchantments, we might just die. I wonder if they think... Okay, they think they can attack. That's interesting. How do they surveil? Oh, I don't need this upkeep stop. Inti. That's pretty exciting. They bend to Sentinel's Eyes. Okay, that's pretty good. But I think that what I'm going to have going here should be better. I could have done this differently. I could have, but I think that this is the way I should do it. Just play both my guys. We don't need to give anything trample. And then I just have a 5/5 and I have a bunch of threats. I could have drawn a card by playing Bomat Career and equipping Glimmer Lens. Well, actually, equipping Kemba's Banner to that, but I think this is just better. No. Now they're at 11. Huh, to what? Uh-oh. Don't like that. Alright, so this is the card they put on top. Non-aura enchantment. Create a token as a copy of it. Wait, what does that even hit? Does that not hit anything? I guess it hits my Glyph Elemental? Wait, what? From your graveyard. Okay. Bizarre. So I think that was just fine, right? Now what? So I guess I just send in my two guys, and then I have a Braid. I draw a card, I exert. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. They did mill a brain maggot somehow. Oh, did they stack the triggers wrong? That's a bummer. They could have made a 3/3 brain maggot. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna exile Bomat Career here. And which guy do I want to put the counter on / give trample to? I guess... I don't know. What if I guess I can stack the triggers so we're exerting first. I can draw my card last. So click that first. And then Inti. Yeah, we just find Lion Sash, which I guess is actually pretty good. And now let's discard Bomat. I think I want to put the counter on Rohirrim because it's going to gain trample. Find a Plains, not the most exciting. And we draw Warden, which is good. Okay, so I think we're in good shape here. So now we let the opponent go to blocks. We don't really want to eat... Well, I guess we can eat 3 things. We haven't played a land this turn, right? So we can play land from exile. There's no... Inti says play, right? Yeah. So that can be how we get Warden into play. Whoa. The opponent chooses to take it? They do know that this kills them, right? Okay, and now we just... You just die here? They just scoop there? I mean, okay, sure. It was a tough spot for them, I don't know. Alright. So, what kind of protection does this guy have again? Protection from multicolored. So I guess it's good against Onyxia, good against Grist. Probably want Banishing Slash again. Probably. Is this that good? Like, it blows up, touch the Spirit Realm. Not really sure if we want to do that or not. I don't know, maybe we do, like... Sure. Lion Sash seemed good there, definitely don't want to cut that card. Consider a Basri's Lieutenant. But what to take out? Kind of want to take out like Glyph Elemental. Maybe I don't actually bring in Lieutenant. This is not the best 2-drop in the world. I'll try that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work. Where's my Renegade map? This would actually be a keep with Renegade map. It's a funny thing. Okay, yeah, I'll just put Glider on the bottom, I guess. The thing that's unfortunate about that is now we just don't have a chance of Rohirriming into it, but maybe there's a good aspect of that too, I don't know. Because technically we could play that on turn 2. Gonna need some lands of the white variety. That'd be ideal. Alright. Please don't kill my Inti / please allow my Inti to draw me a land. Champion maybe? No, don't kill it. You wouldn't Bone Shards this. No. Oh, Bloodchief's Thirst, I guess that's pretty good too. Land? Okay, we find land so we can continue playing. That's something. Mountain is not ideal. We really need one more land, and it does really need to be white. I guess we also have multicolored here though, don't we? Blech. Alright, well that draw sucks, unfortunately. Good news is my hand is stacked and they're not doing anything. Bad news is we're not clocking them very much. Brain maggot. All right, well, we will make sure to abrade that. No real thinking needs to be done here. Thankfully, it's not a Mesmeric Fiend, because we would just have lost another card forever for no reason, if that were the case. I don't know, maybe they just scoop? Just read 'em and weep? A classic response? Or maybe they beat me. We'll see. Land? Not a land. That's a bummer. Sigrid is so much worse when it's face up. Like, this card face up is like pretty bad, I think. Oh well. And no one doing anything. Come on, land. Come on, land. Land. That's good. It's not a land, though. Alright, they're F6'd. Land. Not a land. Opponent's at 8. Are we going to win without hitting land 4? Or are they going to wrath me here and am I going to cry? Onyxia. 3/3 brain maggot. That would be pretty bad. They could take my requisition raid. Just like don't go too crazy. No Onyxia. No Onyxia. Dang it, come on. Ay ay ay. Planes. 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 Please. We win if we draw planes, basically. Not a planes. All right. Well, they can't block the stone coil. Yeah, like this is... I think this attack is pretty forced. Okay, we found the planes. So they can trade if they want. That gives me requisition raid back. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. That's okay. Not thrilled, but not dead either. Alright, thanks Aramath, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, so we know our bottom card is the whatever you call it. So we can basically hit Kemba's banner, or we can hit the other one, right? We can hit the Glimmer Lens. Touch the Spirit Realm. All right. Well, we have Requisition Raid. We have Banishing Slash. So we want to use our mana well. So I think it's time for a Requisition Raid. Destroy an enchantment. You. And then play a Hallow Blade and pass. We can use this later if necessary. Sure. Annoying, but probably not unbeatable. That's pretty darn bad for me. Okay. This doesn't cast the equipment. No, it puts it into play. No, 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 no. You wouldn't kill this. 3 mana X spell. Oh, Mogus's favor on that. That's fine. Okay. I guess I can just Banishing Slash the Sithis here, potentially, if I want to. It is a sorcery. Bivouac, okay. Yeah. Let's start by exerting. Exert. No glider, but we can find another one. Unfortunately, the 4 Mirrodin is going to mess this up, but that's okay. Okay, they're just going to take it. That's fine. And I think I just Banishing Slash this. Sithis. Land. Pass. If we hit some more land drops, we might be able to get there firing up the land. Okay. Are they going to keep replaying Mogus's favor? Like, what do they have here exactly? Glyph Elemental. Alright, that's fine. Like, we have the known Sigrid. I don't know. Sure. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter how big their guy is. I think the opponent's dead. I guess instant speed removal on Sigrid could change things. Priest of Felrites, okay. Well, that's pretty scary, I guess. Ooh, excellent draw, I think. Does give haste as well. So yeah, I guess we're just doing that on Srom, huh? And then we just have 2 lethal threats. The opponent's going to die. Yeah. Does give haste. Bonk you? They blocked correctly. They have something, doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. That's like not at all a bad last card for them to have. And so now they can flash this back, go to 1. And they're just, I think they're dead. Well, I guess they can make a 3/3 touch the Spirit Realm. But we can then Angel of Sanctions exile that. I'm pretty sure they're not going to survive here, but I just don't know. Like, they get to go to 1, which they need to do. They need to go Priest of Felrites, Onyxia. Onyxia enters, exiles, touch the Spirit Realm. Touch the Spirit Realm, comes in, exiles Rohirrim. They have 3 blockers. Oh, good point, Inuance. Yeah, I didn't even realize that they could have done that with their nameless inversion, but yeah, they definitely left some equity on the table there, huh? Yeah, great point. And good to see, by the way. Feels like it's been a while. I just assumed as soon as that resolved, it was like, yeah, they're going to die, but they actually just had something and played it a little awkwardly. Yeah, okay, so this all looks correct. And now we Angel exile this. Thanks. Oh yeah, this I think kills them probably somehow. Like I can just, even just flashing the thing back and drawing a land probably kills them now. Or wait, no, that's, I think we're, Because this flashes back for 4 probably, right? Yeah, unfortunate, because otherwise we're really close to being able to like Sigrid and then exile a guy, which would do it. Can't fire up land, whatever, and do it. So I think it's just Angel hit this, and then the question is what else can they get with Onyxia, right? Other non-aura enchantments. So there's nothing in their graveyard that it can get, and then in my grave, or it can't get my graveyard, right? So I think I just play the land. I don't think I'm at a huge risk of that part going wrong. And then the nice thing about exiling their token is it's gone for good. And now we just pass, and they should pretty much die to anything. We could have actually, it was probably better to, I think I was supposed to attack with Strom, because I don't want this to just sit in play. So that was a slight mistake there, I think, but thankfully not super relevant. And now we're into our finals. Hooray! All right, and here we are for our finals. And this is a great hand. Turn 2 Glimmer Lens, turn 3 Lelia. Oh, the Master Thief? Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure if my cube were based on how Chaos is drafted, then I would have to make some big changes. Have to throw in, like, a Jitte and stuff. Worse than Sower of Temptation. Yeah, that was sort of the idea. Pretty damn good. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But, like, more thematic. Since it is an artifact cube and everything is artifacty. Have not seen anyone play Paw Patch Recruit yet. Opponent is also 2-0, so... Oh, whoops. Oh, that's interesting. I thought that F8 wouldn't yield through the turn there because of the Knight Errant in hand, but I guess Magic Online's smart enough to know that wasn't castable. Alright, don't kill this, please. Ruby. Alright. I think we're still ahead. Oh, never mind. That was pretty good. We're not behind now, but that was definitely not ideal. We don't have any Wraths or anything, so an aggro mirror might be pretty tough. Would have loved if we could somehow play that Plains. Don't kill it, don't kill it. Stoke the Flames. Perforos's intervention. Yeah, their deck looks pretty good. We might be losing. Gotta give them that in case we end up losing, of course. I think this is what I'm supposed to do, but obviously super awkward without double white. Yeah, we might be giving this player a bounty. We'll see. Maybe not if they never draw a third land, but I mean, we're also in rough shape here in terms of the lands. Okay. Pitching. They pitched a Bone Crusher Giant and didn't find a land? Okay, maybe we are going to get there. How does this grow? Creature. Because this equips for 1 white. Ooh, Kemba's Banner. I think it's... Yeah, we just have to jam the banner here. I wanted to play Lion Sash and play the Knight Errant, but we don't have enough mana / creatures for that anyway. I think it's fine to offer the attack like the trade. I shouldn't have done this pre-combat, but they're not blocking anyway, I don't think, so it's fine. Winding Way looking for land. Did they find any? They found 4 lands. 9 cards in the end. Alright, no more Mana Screw. No more Mr. Mana Screw. The opponent is coming for me. And discarding a hand size as well. I might equip now. We'll see. Okay, yeah, come on. I have to draw white mana. I guess, am I supposed to pre-combat Mountain to get an extra damage? I don't think so. Let's just equip this here. It's really important if I can find white mana. Oh my god. Alright. Opponent takes it, and now somehow we're going to have to get there, which might be kind of tough. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference whether they're at 7 or 6. Maybe I'm wrong. This is all very awkward, though. I guess I can draw Mountain if we have to, and then I can play Lion Sash into Knight Errant. Okay, well, they're at 6 anyway, so what if they went to 5? Roheen. Alright, that is a guy. Is this doing anything very scary? Let's see. You may put a card with X in its mana cost from among them into your hand. So did they take the Fearfire Foes? They did. Alright, can I please draw something that helps me here? Plains would be awesome. Alright. So I should pre-combat that, I think. Well, I don't know. I do get to draw a card. Yeah, I guess since I get to draw a card, let's just jam. Yeah, let's just attack. I might even just play stupid 5-mana 4/4 post-combat. I guess Stonecoil's probably better most of the time. Could find like some removal here, potentially. Toby. Somewhat reasonable. Double chump? What are they up to here? I'm confused. Are they just gonna like deal me millions? How many X spells can they possibly have in their hand? Alright. I think I'm still gonna play this. I could play Toby, but I think this is better. Do they, like, okay, we know they have 1, right? So, and is it, it's 2 color, so it's Metalworker for X spells. Alright, here they go. Oh god. Alright, so they have 3 X spells. They probably have to, yeah, they do that, which is actually not horrible for me. Because they currently, if they, so let's say they play Hugs or whatever, I don't know. Currently they die to Plains, right? And we find a nice, beautiful tap land instead. If I attack, I can draw a card. I think it's just Toby this time, convoking for 5 and probably killing them next turn. I just have to make sure that I don't randomly get lethaled. Actually, wait. No, if I Toby pre-combat and then just attack with both, then they have to block the... Okay, yeah. So no, this is going to work. So we're going to go Toby. We're going to make them chump the Rebel. Play this, which puts them to 1. Draw a card. Yeah, and we find the Plains. Cool. And they scoop. Nice. Well, that was a pretty dumb game, but we won, so I can't complain about that part of things. Their deck looks cool. Their deck's definitely cooler than mine and more thematic, so Props to them for that. So, do we just bring in Banishing Slash every time? I think we probably do, because their big tapped creatures are going to kill us. Like Roshin is a nice one to kill like that. The big flyer, I don't know. I think this is a reasonable way of dealing with their stuff. Like a lot of their stuff doesn't die to a Braid, for instance. So, and maybe we take out Requisition Raid this time. Just trying to blow up a tapped creature. Actually, Basri's Lieutenant seems pretty good. Pro multicolored versus Roshin versus Hugs, all that stuff. But can I find a cut for it? Maybe it's Stonehewer on the draw. A little slow. Just try that maybe? I don't know. Gonna need to run pretty well. Their deck looks good. Obviously, they got incredibly mana screwed there. Well, maybe you're starting to understand my origin story then, Smasher, because like Boros, it's just built different. It's just not made like other color combinations, for better or in this case for worse. Usually for worse, maybe always. So if Srom lives, then that would be excellent for us. All right. So we can start trying to draw some cards. And they should pretty much die. If they kill... Nah, that's real bad. Alright. Okay, Inti's interesting. I think I'm supposed to play Lion Sash here, though. Just exile my own Strom from my graveyard. Doesn't really matter whether it's in my graveyard or not. It's just an efficient use of my mana, and then I have a threat on board that can grow. They're going to kill it. No, they're not going to kill it. Wait. What did they exile? I'm confused. Hugs and Forest. That's pretty sick. Yeah, why is their deck so cool? Alright, good thing we have this Basri's Lieutenant, though, huh? Here's Hugs for 1. And they get to hit lands. Alright. Yeah, so we might just get smashed. Alright. Oh, but they don't have... Once again, they don't have lands. And torch the tower until the end of your next turn. Well, that part's a bummer. Okay, you're gone. And I guess... What am I supposed to do? I just put the Lieutenant counter on the Lion Sash so then it doesn't die to the Hugs. There's no, like, damage can't be prevented. That already happened here with Stomp. They can't bargain anything. Yeah. A little bit awkward that we can't Angel Fire Ignition on the Basri's Lieutenant, but just something to be aware of. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Their deck is really sick. I mean, I would love to beat them, but some part of me is like, I don't know. Their deck just kind of feels like it deserves to get there, if that's a thing. So we can't block Ruby if that comes in. What is it? Treasure Vault. Okay, so are they going to torch the tower here? They are. Okay. Sure. And Goreclaw. Alright, it's scary as well. And Questing Druid maybe off the Roshin. Wait, how did they have enough mana for that? Oh, Goreclaw did it. I see. Yeah, their deck is really cool. Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to make a big old Inti here. So we go Plains. Inti, remember we can't target the Lieutenant with the Ignition. We might be in pretty different shape if we could. This gives haste, gives indestructible, the whole deal. So we'll do that. Send this in. And send this in as well. It trades for Goreclaw, which doesn't seem bad. Or we can... I guess maybe I put the counter on the Lieutenant, actually. Does this have Vigilance? It does. Yeah, I think it's a bit better to grow the Lieutenant. Not 100% on this. Oh, you're off to bed? Alright, good night, Smasher. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, and now we're in like reasonable shape. The main thing is trying to survive Goreclaw. We have a big guy that'll do it here. Goreclaw pumps itself. We trade Inti for that. We make a guy. They're going to Roshin. That's scary. Shivan Devastator. Okay. Probably just die to a Devastator here. I mean, maybe we find Touch the Spirit Realm or something. Okay, X is 7. Yeah, that's pretty scary. I don't think they thought this attack through, though. This attack is actually not very good for them. I don't think this attack is that good for them. Maybe it's better than I think it is. But we just do this. And we just need to find removal for Devastator is ultimately what the game's about now. So I could leave Inti back. Actually, because I do have Angel Fire Ignition. What are my answers to this thing? I'm looking for destroy target tapped creature and touch the Spirit Realm, right? And Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. So if we draw land... So... I think we're going to want... Inti alive. So I guess I just take 14. And unfortunately we draw a Renegade map, which I think means we can't win. Yeah, I think this means I can't win, unfortunately. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, that's not going to do it. All right, GG to the opponent. Yeah, their deck is not only terrifying, but I think it's a good amount better than mine. It's also good in the matchup. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be really scary. Their deck is just better. That doesn't work. None of these really matter either. Yeah, I think we kind of did what we could. We boarded in the Banishing Slash 3 matches out of 3. And took out a 5-drop. We just kind of need to... I mean, I guess I could take out, like, Bomat. But I think Bomat's actually reasonable. There are enough good uses for Bomat. It can wear an equipment. It can turn on a glimmer lens. It can convoke a knight errant. All right, come on, good hand. Jeez, that's not it. All right, better. So I think keep this. I don't have a clear card I want to get rid of. I think it actually is Bomat though. Just don't think it necessarily even gets a chance to attack. I'm not pitching my hand. We're doing this turn 1, hoping to find 2-drop turn 2. Yeah, 5 drops can be pretty clunky, huh? Okay, we did find 2-drop turn 2. That is nice. Now we just need land. We need 1 land, and then we're pretty much okay, I think. They didn't kill it. That's something. All right, come on, land, please. Okay. Ugh. Whiffing on land is really bad. I'm trying to figure out whether I need to make a 2/2 stone coil. Just feels like a losing play. But I'm just not... Yeah, I'm just going to, because I'm using my mana for so many of the future turns here anyway. Ugh, I think they got me. 5 drops are also lands? That sounds good. That would be pretty useful here. Demand answers, 4 and collects, and they find the land. That's cheating. Okay, but we find the land, and now we're alive. Maybe. Can't Angel Fire the Stone Coil either, but we can get Toby down and pass. We might be getting there, maybe. Oh, if they pass with mana up like this, though. Okay. Actually, if they pass with mana up like this, I think I just convoke. I don't think they ever have a sweeper here. I don't really know what they could have. Yeah, that's totally fine. Kind of weird timing, but whatever. 3 creatures still convoked it. You didn't change anything about that. Sorry, opponent. In fact, you just got rid of the one with the downside for no reason. Okay. And now we grab these 2. And let's play Inti because it has text. That matters. Sorry, Sram. And maybe the bad guys are going to win again. Like, we have 4 dudes to the opponent's 1. They're almost F6ing their turn here. Come on, bad guys. All right, Goreclaw. And yeah, I think I just... Like, do I just Sigrid this? I think I do. And I can just put like a counter on Toby. I guess I pitch Chargers. Well, but the thing is, they're throwing, kinda. I just, like, if I just play like 1 or 2 turns well here, I should win. So it's pretty important that I don't mess up here. I don't think they have cheap removal, because they would have killed Inti, they would have killed... Yeah, so we're just going to go for the Sigrid. So let's pitch the Shram, I think. Guess I could grow. What do I want to grow here? Doesn't really matter. Pitch this SRAM. Counter on this, whatever. Okay, find land, not too bad. Maybe it was supposed to be Rohirrim that goes here. Maybe that was just better. Opponent does this. Okay, they grow their other one, which is dying anyway. They just scoop here? No, I hoped they did though. Alright, they take some trample damage. Land. And now it's 4 guys versus the world. I'm not sure if it was better to keep SRAM. I do think, like, Angel Fire on the 4/4 probably kills them. Okay, they do that, which they have to do at sorcery speed, which is fine. Yeah, it's looking like the SRAM play would have been a lot better. Because here I think I could just alpha if I had SRAM in play. Whereas now I think I need to Angel Fire here. Maybe I threw. They just take it. Okay. Somehow they have to be able to beat that next turn, though. Yeah, I think I messed this up. I think keeping SRAM was, like, way better. But we'll see. They could have, like, Fire Fear foes, maybe. Lumra, okay. Okay. What is this? Shivan Devastator. X is 1. That's pretty funny. Alright. Yeah, I think I just build this enormous Knight Errant and make them chump. Like, we put 2 more counters on it, so it's 8. So then they have to give up a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I think I'm just still going all in on this guy. Especially while they're tapped out. Nothing very quickly. And then what happens if I attack with these guys? Do I have lethal somehow, maybe? I don't think it's worth it. Like, let's say they put 6/6 there. I think I just do this. Maybe I fire up land and kill them that way or something. But they have to get rid of 2 guys here, or they have to lose Lumra. Both of which seem really bad. And we're going upwards of 30 life. Okay, they get rid of Lumra. Stop on my upkeep. Okay, does that save them? Highway robbery. Okay, and they plot it. That's interesting. Yeah, the Angel Fire was really good. I think I just really hope I didn't throw by not playing that SRAM. Planes, and please draw a spell. Spell? Glimmer Lens. That's pretty good. So I can't kill them here, right? But we're getting pretty close. I think it's just play 2 guys and pass. I don't think the 8/8 has a good attack. Well, maybe it does. Actually, it does, right? There's no reason for it not to. This doesn't have, yeah. Sure. And they probably, like, almost certainly die. Like, we have the bivouac. They're at, I don't know, whatever. We'll see what happens at sushi. So yeah, now they just die here because they have 4 blockers. We have 5 attackers. We fire up the land for 6. Oh, I guess they do have highway robbery. Sack a land. I forgot about that. All right. Maybe they can live. They make 1 guy, which is an egg. And do they have another relevant card here? They do. Stomp there. I think that's fine. But I get, oh, it's a removal that's also a guy, so I guess that part's not great. All we find is a land. Wonder if this is slipping away from me somehow. Nothing has 5 toughness over there. So I guess I just make a conservative attack with my 2. Yeah, I just make a conservative attack here and draw a card. I don't need to try to go crazy. Do this, go to combat. We're trying to find Dragon Wing Glider, I think. Do this and exert that. And it's a little bit better to draw first. Okay, we find a Bosri's Lieutenant. That's pretty good. And a Lion Sash. That's great. Okay. Feeling good again. Both of these guys have to be blocked. So I can triple activate this Lion Sash to kill both of their guys. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I guess there's no reason not to. I'm just going to start exiling random stuff from their graveyard. Lumra, be gone. No more Shivan Devastator. Okay. I mean, it looks like they're going to die, but it's looked like that for a minute, so who knows. Now we'll just put this here. And pass. They're going to seek the beast, exiling what? Boseiju and Boros Signet. That's pretty terrible. Okay. Now they have to figure out how to beat Trampling Stone Coil, or Stone Coil with Lion Sash is what I'm trying to say. I mean, maybe they're alive. I don't know. I think I just do this again. Like, I'm just going to keep sending my stuff in, drawing cards, killing them, or trying to kill them. We're still at 34, which feels pretty comfortable. 6 minutes on clock. Getting a little bit uncomfortable there, but... Okay, Kemba's Banner, great draw. Why are they paying costs? Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, them ditching Goreclaw is a really big deal for me. So how much... Yeah, this game's been going a while, it feels like. So how much power do I want to pump into this thing? I have 8 mana. So if I double spell... So maybe I just pump 0. I leave them with this. Then they have 2 dragon tokens. Yeah, I think I actually pump 0 here. Kind of weird, but... Let's just let damage happen. I think that's right. Kind of hard to tell what the new way damage assignment works. They get that. And then now I have to figure out where the Basri's Lieutenant counter goes. I guess it'll go on itself. All right. Still looks like we should be in good shape. Okay, they do that, which is 2 eggs. They fetch down to 2. That's pretty risky. But we don't have trample anymore. We don't have flying or reach or anything. Maybe I die if they start attacking, I don't know. Yeah, they do get in there for 5. 7? Okay, how much? Let's see if they pump their guy. I might lose. Okay, they only do that. Whew, and Dragonwing Glider. That's pretty good. Oh, that just kills them, yeah? Because they don't have... Yeah. Insane game. And they just don't have any flyers back. I'm just like double check. Not flying, not flying, not flying. Nothing that matters. Getcha? All right, we got him. Woohoo! 6 drafts, 5 trophies. Let's go.